In December, we're going to play 3 works. We're going to start off with a work by a mid-20th century African-American female composer, which is unfortunately all too rare. Perry, who was an extremely talented composer, did not get the airtime that she deserved, or her African-American colleagues, as a consequence of racism. So we will perform work of hers that was originally actually written for a large orchestra and then was rewritten for a chamber orchestra. The second piece on the program is one of the, I think, most dynamic concertos that Beethoven ever wrote, his 4th piano concerto. It was the last time he ever appeared as a concerto soloist during his lifetime because of his deafness. It was becoming increasingly difficult for him to perform. And the work is revolutionary right out of the gate, as you'd expect from Beethoven. In this case, not starting with a big orchestral introduction, but with the piano playing a series of beautiful yet simple chords, and then quick changes, unexpected changes of key when the orchestra comes in, and he's just kind of breaking down all kinds of barriers right out of the beginning. Phenomenal concerto, and with Garrick Ohlsson as the soloist, that's going to be very exciting for the orchestra because he's one of the greats. We'll conclude that concert with Schubert's 2nd Symphony, a youthful work of Schubert, who was at that point grappling with the fact that he was trying to earn a living as a teacher, not of music, but in his father's school, teaching a bunch of kids who probably were less interested in learning than he was interested in standing in front of the classroom. He left that profession as soon as he could, never really had a job after that. But this symphony was written during these kind of pivotal years. I think of it kind of as a work where he's still kind of getting his bearings. He's very influenced, as I said earlier, by stuff that's going around in Vienna. But it's a joyful work imbued with just sublime Schubert melody. Sounds effortless, and unfortunately probably never got a chance to really hear it in a professional sense because he didn't have the money to hire an orchestra, and it was probably performed by a bunch of people he brought together to kind of see what needed to be done to set things right, and then stuck on a shelf someplace and probably never came back to it again. But we've come back to it again, actually, I think for the 2nd time. And it's every bit worth it. So.